Hi everyone, it's Donna from Spaceman Paper Crafts. I'm back with a different kind of video today. It's not a tutorial today. It's I want to talk about blending tools. Now, I've seen excuse me guys, I've seen a lot of different videos on YouTube lately using blending brushes. And I've seen videos on picket fence brushes, which are sort of long brushes with long thick bristles at the end. I've also seen brushes from a company, they call them Clarity brushes, and they are like this. Now these are not Clarity brushes, these are brushes that I purchased from Amazon. Now this video is not intended to you know, destroy a company's credibility or you know, pick fault with another company, but from my point of view as a crafter, I am hoping to get the same results but not spend as much money. We all know craft supplies are expensive, and if we can buy them or find an alternative cheaper, then why wouldn't we, in my opinion. So this is what this video is about. These brushes I actually bought from Amazon. Now these brushes were $3.99 for a pack of 10. Now this video is not sponsored or endorsed by anybody. This is just my personal view. I haven't used these yet, so I want to do a comparison between these and our usual blending tools that we know and love. So let me open this packet. Sorry for the noise. Oh, they're all individually wrapped. Put that noisy wrapping out there. And you even get, look at this tiny one. Look how tiny that one is. But these feel really quite, they're not bad. The neck of them feels a little, I mean, you wouldn't want to be putting loads of pressure on, but it doesn't feel that bad. So if I grab a couple, if I just grab, because they've got all various different sizes. So this is the largest one, obviously, and you might be able to see in detail then. They're not actually pads. They look like pads, but they are fine, really fine bristles. But to look at them, they look like foam pads. So yeah, that's the largest one. So I'm going to give these a go, a bit of a comparison, I think. So I'm just trying to put this one back in the bag. There we go. Okay, so I've got 3 different ones out. So let me just take these out of the packaging. So again, I haven't done this yet. This is trial and error for me, and I just thought I would bring you on the journey with me, because what I did, I actually bought 2 packs of these. So I thought maybe I should have just bought the one and tested them out first. I'm sorry the camera's shaking. I've got my camera arm using my phone to record. Okay, so I've got some Distress watercolour cardstock out here, and I'm going to bring that into frame. So the first colour I'm going to use is Broken China. So I'm going to load up my foam pad. Sorry again for the shaky camera. And I'm actually going to do this, I think, on the smooth side. So I'm just going to bring in a different mat so I don't get mine. So I'm just going to do as we normally do. Just light pressure and just blend that colour on. So I do half and half. So okay, that's how we would normally do it. So let's try one of these brushes. So again, I'm just going to load it up with ink and then flip it round, and then I'm just going to just blend that on. It actually seems to blend smoother The ink doesn't go as far, I have to say. I don't know if that's just because I haven't loaded up the brush enough. But I don't know if you can see that, but there is a difference. There are some quite harsh lines on this side from where I use the blending tool. If I was to blend it longer, those would go away. But for this side, I didn't blend as long, but it looks like a better result. Now, I don't know how that's being picked up in the camera. They're both good results. This side, as I say, there's a few harsh lines and it's really quite patchy in places. But here, it's not too bad at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try it with a different colour and then see how that goes. So now I'm going to get some kitchen towel and see if we can clean the brush on there. Yeah, see, cleaning wise, that's good. And there's no more ink coming off that. So you could use that on another colour. In fact, that's what I'm going to do, I think. Just so we can sort of test out what the cleaning's like. So let's bring in another piece. I'm going to try the Wilted Violet this time for a different colour contrast. Whoops. So I'm just going to load my brush up, my foam pad rather. And then again, gentle blending, circular motions. This one is giving me a lot of harsh lines. So I'm just going to keep going until I blend all those out and see how long it takes. This is quite patchy. This is going to take quite a bit of blending, this one. We're getting there though. So that one now, I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera, but that still has quite a lot of harsh lines and it would take a bit more time to blend. So I've just added some more ink. And that's better, that's blended a bit more seamlessly. Okay, and then we're going to try our Amazon brushes. So again, I'm just going to load up the brush. You seem to have to press down a little bit firmer on this one though. Okay, so again, as normal, nice, gentle, circular motions. You can really tell the difference with this colour. I mean, you saw how quickly that's blended. So smooth compared to that one. Now that one, you can, well, we obviously can get it as smooth as that. It's going to take more ink and more time, but I am so impressed. I can really see the difference with this colour. I'm so impressed with these brushes. That blend is so much cleaner. See, I don't know, I'm hoping you can pick it up in the camera. This side looks so smooth. And then this side is still quite harsh. I really, really like these brushes. I really like these brushes. Let's give it a completely different, it's like a totally smooth blend in less than half the time. These are fantastic. I love these. Okay, so I love my blending tools, but I think, in my personal opinion, these are much better. It's best, I found, because it feels a little bit, if you hold it here, it feels, this bit feels quite weak. But if you hold it at the brush end, you get more control, and it feels really quite nice in your hand as well, as opposed to, yeah, it feels a bit more, I don't know what the word, substantial in your hand, more control, because you're closer to the blending bit. Yeah, I have to say I am a huge fan of these, and I'm so glad I bought 2 packs now. So I should have at least 1 brush for each colour, depending on the size that you're going to need. But as I say, the sizes, so if I just move all this out of the way and bring the different brushes in and show you the sizes that you get. Put that over there, I'll clean my mat in a minute. So there's those, and then obviously you get the large one, and then they just graduate. So if you had a more fun, I mean, look at this one. This one's lovely. This one's so thin and narrow, so that if you had a really intricate sort of bit, or if you were using these to colour flowers, I mean, if you were doing them to colour flowers, look how tiny this one is. This would be perfect if you were inking up flowers. So it's absolutely dinky, this one. So I'll measure them actually for you. So the largest one measures about 1 3/4 inch across. Okay, and then it will go down, so that was 1 3/4, yeah, that was 1 3/4, so this one's about a 1 1/4, so it would just graduate and go down into the smaller brushes. But yeah, for £3.99 a pack of 10, compared to, I think these are the Tim Holtz ones, so these are more expensive, but there are other companies that do cheaper versions. I think Woodware do one, I think for £3.99, you get some pads with it, but that's for 1 blending tool and some pads. Yeah, I think I'm sold on these brushes, guys. But you know, don't take my word for it. If you want to buy a pack and try yourself, then, you know, obviously do that. This is just my personal opinion. And the difference, I mean, you can definitely tell in that, the difference of the colours and things. So yeah, so I hope this video was informative, guys. I really enjoy doing videos like this, where if I can find a product similar that's out there for a cheaper price and does the same thing. I mean, I can't compare it to the Clarity brushes, obviously, because I don't have them and I don't have the Picket Fence brushes, so I can't do an honest comparison with those. I did, however, do my honest comparison with the blending tool. So as I say, a different video for me this time, guys, but I hope you found it informative. And if you want to purchase these brushes, as I say, this is not endorsed or affiliated with any company whatsoever, but all I did was I put in a search on Amazon for makeup brushes, and that's one of the ones that came up. So thanks so much, guys, for watching. Let me know if you do try these, because I'd be really interested in your opinion. Yeah, so thanks so much, guys, for watching. I hope you're all doing well, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye for now.